What's up, guys? It's Cryptic, and I am back with the Stanley Parable. And yes, I have a webcam, guys. It's me. It's me in the flesh and blood. Hope you guys like my painting. Yes. Hello, MTV. Welcome to my crab. This is my living room office. So yeah, that's what the picture's there for. But I will be moving the rooms around, so I won't be making videos in here. I'll be making videos in another room once I get everything ready, because I'm moving and all that. Big thing. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright. Where's that pesky narrator at?
When Stanley came to a set
There
of
he
two
is.
open doors,
I hear him.
he entered the door on his left.
Alright. I entered the door on my left.
Yet
kind
there
of
was not a
havoc
single
we
person
can
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Alright, guys, we are gonna sit here and wait in the broom closet, because there is an ending here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No
Right,
reason
Mr.
to still
Narrator.
be here.
You are very right, but there is plenty of reason to still be here, because it is a beautiful closet. Look at this. Look at
It was
this.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some
Guys,
way.
where's my
As it
my
is,
water's
he's literally
empty.
just standing there doing sweet FA.
It's empty. Yeet!
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, sir.
Standing
Yes,
around
sir.
doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
What are you genuinely confused about, bud? Ain't nothing to be confused about,
You do
fool.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay, bud.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I hope they do too, Mr. Narrator. I hope they do too.
Stanley was fat
I
and
just want
ugly
that
and
broom.
really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Excuse me?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Am I now,
You
really?
got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of
You're right.
before it begins
You're right. Let me
to
alert someone
decompose.
I'm dead!
Hello? Anyone
Pick
who
up my
happens
stuff.
to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their
getting this
corpse
ending.
from the area and instruct another human to take their
We're getting
place
this
at
ending.
the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and
We're
filling
getting
them in
this
on the
ending.
history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful
Keep talking,
commentary
Mr.
of
Narrator,
this
but I'm
game
getting this
is
ending.
not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I don't care, Mr. Narrator. I'm getting that ending. That ending? Oh man, I'm tired. Did I? Did I? Maybe. No, I don't remember getting the broom closet. I couldn't have gotten the broom closet. Give me the broom closet ending. How long do I have to wait here to get this dang ending? Maybe I just got a little longer. Okay, yeah, this is getting boring.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person before you. No! I'm gonna go downstairs just because you did that to me. You ruined it. You ruined it!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Yes, sir.
His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am
Just
crazy.
maybe.
All
Just
of my
maybe.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Where my feet
Why
at?
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
This
No,
is just weird
Stanley
and hot
said to
in here.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yes,
So,
you are
he
right.
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then
Whoa.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And
I
then
don't know,
perhaps
Mr.
the
Narrator.
strangest question of them
pretty
all
crazy.
entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't
Seven.
asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I don't know, Mr.
Now
Narrator.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not. Could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself?
I gotta
Believing that if
stretch
he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Am I?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
I'm in
That
control!
this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
If
the
only.
press of the mattress
That's
on
making
his
me
back,
tired.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
Coming for me.
And everything went black.
Boop.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
I remember this.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Sane.
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Poor Stanley, huh? Hold on, guys. Let me fix my webcam. There we go. I didn't like how it was looking at me. It was looking at me strange. All right.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Never. Never will I listen to you, Mr. Narrator! Never again.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left. Oh,
nope.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Nope.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Is it? Is it really? Just making sure that there's no sequence. Alright. No. Oh, yeah.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Ah!
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
From the top. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's just a memo. No, that's why no one's here.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on.
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
You idiot.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. I'm going this way. I'm coming, story. Ooh, darkness. Ooh, yes, darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Story, where are you? Story? Story.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Oh, yeah.
promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But
no,
it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Excuse me?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps it was just a memo. I don't know.
Okay,
Okay.
It's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Smart man. Keep yawning. Smart man. Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
Here comes the
wait,
story.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, Mr. Narrator. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't get around that corner. Mr. Narrator, this is an awful story.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No, sir.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woo!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
I won. I
I
won.
don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Yes, I did.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those
Yes,
situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Mr. Narrator. You're being a duty head. Alright.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very simple,
You
Mr.
see,
Narrator,
the
sir.
line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I'm on it. To destiny.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Sorry
Well, I'd
about
like to
that, guys.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the
Oh,
mood.
yes.
cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Study. Alright, guys. I've studied it. It's in my brain now.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is
Come on now,
any
Lion.
of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
Line!
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent
saying,
people,
Mr.
right?
Narrator.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
See?
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yeah, smart man. Wandering.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna acknowledge it. I got you, Mr. Narrator. I got your back.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destiny awaits. Let's go, Stan.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Been playing
the confusion ending.
the confusion
You're
ending for
telling me
16 minutes.
That's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
8 times.
That's really how all this goes?
Narrator's gone
It's
after a long time.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean
Nobody gonna break my stride.
Did we break the cycle?
Nobody gonna
Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Heads or
Will
tails?
something happen? So, okay.
Wasn't me.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Sure.
Well, in the meantime...
Tell what just happened. Okay, guys, I think that's it for the confusion ending.
All of his co-workers were
Yeah,
gone.
that is it for the confusion ending of the Stanley Parable, and that will conclude our video for today. It's great to be back, guys, and I'm gonna be uploading this video tomorrow. So technically, tomorrow when you guys see it, it'll be today. So I'll be uploading this video today, even though I made it yesterday. I also will be uploading a video after this one, but it won't have the webcam because I did record it. I did record it today, or well, technically yesterday. Um, I recorded it before I got the webcam, so stay tuned for that. I will be uploading both of them, and I'm glad I have this webcam so we can get close so you guys can see my reactions. Cause I know it's not fun to just stare at the gameplay. You want to see their reactions. You want to see what the player does, you know. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick around for tomorrow. Stay tuned and have a wonderful day, guys. And I'll see you all in the next video.